If the moisture content and something which can work, you got only 3 wires. You can do the wiring, and here in the widget box you need to match. I'll choose the size medium. Imagine you have a beautiful garden and you often forget to water it. What if you could make a system or a device which can water it automatically? Because you really don't want your beautiful flowers to die. But wait, how would you know when to water your plants? Well, that you can determine with the help of moisture level. If the moisture content in the soil is very low, you really need to water it. And if it is too high, you should stop watering it. And for that purpose, we need a kind of moisture sensor which can measure the moisture and give us the data. And to act upon that data, we need something which can work as the brain of the system and take decisions when needed. And in this case, we're using ESP8266 microcontroller, which is a bit cheaper than the other ones, and it got so many features in that budget range. To water the plants, I'm using this mini 12-volt submersible pump. You can use an electrical valve or a bigger pump depending upon the size and the structure of your garden. So the components we have till now are a moisture sensor, an ESP8266 microcontroller, a mini submersible water pump, and a power supply. I'm using a battery here. You can use anything which you have, like an adapter or a solar panel. You just need to provide enough voltage. Now this is completely optional. It is DHT11 sensor, which is used to get the temperature and humidity readings of the environment. If you want to make your project look more fancier, you can add this, otherwise it's completely optional. Now let's talk about relays. These are one of the most important components in the automation industry. It is a switch which can be controlled with the help of an electrical signal. It is very similar to the switches we have in our houses. The only difference is the mode of operation. On the right side of the relay you can see 3 pins. 2 of them are for powering, which is VCC in the ground, and the third pin, which is input, is the signal pin and is connected to the microcontroller to control the switching. Now on the left side you can see 3 more pins: normally closed, common, and normally open. The normally closed is generally connected with the common, and normally open is not connected with the common in the steady mode. When the switching happens, normally closed breaks the circuit and becomes normally open, and the normally open connects the circuit and becomes normally closed with the common. Now let's look at the wiring. You got only 3 wires. The red and the black one is for powering all the components, and the yellow one is for signal and data transfer. Now if you look closely, the red wire is not directly connected to the pump. It is connected via relay. The relay provides the switching of pump on and off as per the signal from the microcontroller. Now this is the actual circuit diagram. You can do the wiring as per your comfort. I'll provide the link of this image in the description. Now to connect it with my phone, I'll use Blynk IoT application. Simply go to your browser and search Blynk IoT. Just go to their website and start by doing sign up. You just need to put your email and do the sign up process. After finishing signing up, you'll see this interface. Just go to the developer zone and start by creating a new template. In the name, I'll type Smart Irrigation System. You can name it whatever you want. In the hardware, I'll choose ESP8266 and connection type is Wi-Fi, and done. Now this is a very crucial information. I'll just copy it and now I'll save it to the notepad. Next, we'll start creating variables. Simply go to the data stream and create a new data stream and the virtual pin. Here I'll name it moisture value. You can name it anything you want, like a soil moisture or anything. The pin value is set to V0. I'll leave it how it is. And in the data type, it's integer. I'll leave it that as well. In the units, I'll use percentage. And the maximum value is set to 0. Now similarly, we can create temperature and humidity as well. But for the units and temperature, you need to keep in mind to choose the Celsius. I'll save it and move to the web dashboard and click Edit. Here in the widget box, I'll choose gauge and multiply it into 3. Now I'll take one switch and multiply it into 2. Now I'll click on the settings of the gauge and name the title is moisture level and choose the data stream moisture level. You can change the color based on the value, it's optional, and save it. For the first switch, I'll name it pump and choose the data stream pump V3. And for the second switch, I want a function to switch between manual and the auto mode. And for that, I'll go to the data stream and create a new variable named manual. Now in the web dashboard, again click Edit, and for the switch, click Setting and name it manual and choose the data stream manual. Now go to the devices and create a new device. I'll choose from template which we have created just now and click create button. Now again we'll copy this information and save it to the notepad because we need authorization token for the successful operation of the device. Now comes the coding part. I'll use Arduino IDE for this purpose. In the top corner, the first 3 lines of the code are very important. You need to replace it with the one you have copied to the notepad. Now to connect it with the internet, we need a hotspot and the password. Change this as per yours. Here comes the crucial part. You need to match the virtual pin values which you have set on the Blynk platform for each function. As you can see, the V4 is for switching between manual and the auto mode. V3 is for switching the pump in the manual mode off and on. V0, V1 and V2 is for moisture, temperature and humidity. Now this is for calibration of moisture and humidity sensor. You can change the water value and the air value for these sensors to control the sensitivity. Now install Blynk IoT application in your smartphone. Do the login, not the sign up. Enter your email and the password and complete the login process. After logging in, you can see the template you have created on the web dashboard. Simply click it and choose the setting option. Click on the plus sign in the bottom to go to the widget box. I'll pick the gauge and the switch from here. Now add a text from the widget box. Now I'll one tap the text icon and go to the settings. I'll delete the title and name it moisture level in the value. I'll choose the size medium for the text. And now I'll simply duplicate it into 5. Here you can create temperature, humidity and everything like this. Now click on the gauge and choose the data stream moisture level, and in the design I'll choose the color blue. Again for the temperature, choose the data stream temperature and I'll choose the color yellow. Same goes for the humidity as well. Now do similar steps for the pump and the manual mode. Now click back and go to the templates. Now in the settings I'll choose the theme dark. You can do the customization how you want it to look like. Now finally our template look like this.